Thank you for allowing me to join you today. My name is Ronnald. I am President of the World Jewish Congress, the organization that represents all the Jewish people throughout the world. I would like to tell you why this organization was created in the first place. In 1936, a group of concerned Jewish citizens tried to sound the alarm of a growing threat coming out of Germany. The world ignored that warning. In 1942, the World Jewish Congress sounded the alarm of mass executions of Jews. Once again, it was ignored. I hope today what I'm about to say is heard and not ignored. There is something happening right now that all of you have seen, and that is why this conference is here, and that is the rise of anti-Semitism throughout Europe. It comes in two forms. The age-old hatred of Jews that was part of Europe for centuries, culminating in the Holocaust. And a newer form, the obsessive, unfair treatment of the world's only Jewish state, Israel. Today I want to focus on the older problem, because here in Europe, we are seeing its service once again. 2 months ago, 60,000 people marched with neo-Nazi slogans throughout the streets of Warsaw, shouting, "Sieg Heil." The government denounced it. But the question is, what led these 60,000 Polish citizens to do this? There's been a great deal of talk over this last week about a new law proposed in Poland. This is not the place to debate it. But this is a place to say that all governments must be vigilant about any form of anti-Semitism in their country. In France, there's been over 1,000 anti-Semitic incidents, including the murder of Jews, over the last 10 years. And the numbers are increasing at an alarming rate. And that's on top of the fact that Marie Le Pen, the daughter of Jean-Marie Le Pen, one of the biggest anti-Semites in post-war France, was one of the 2 final candidates for president of France. In Germany, the far-right AfD, or Alternative für Deutschland party, is now the 3rd largest party in Germany. And also, Germany has seen an increase of anti-Semitic incidents. And just last week, a German court ruled that the firebombing of a synagogue in Wuppertal by 2 men was a justified criticism of Israel's policies. The firebombing of a synagogue, is this now justified in Germany? In Hungary, the anti-Semitic and neo-Nazi Jobbik Party won more than 1 million votes in the last national election, and its popularity is growing. Malmö, Sweden, has become one of the most dangerous places on earth for a Jew to live. I personally spoke and asked Sweden's Prime Minister to not allow an anti-Semitic march at the synagogue on Yom Kippur. The Prime Minister could not stop the march by law, but because of my request, he made sure it did not pass by the synagogue in Göteborg. Sweden? Neo-Nazis? What's going on here? Turkey, once a great secular democracy and a key member of NATO, is moving closer and closer to a religious state, and the number of anti-Jewish incidents has jumped as well. And now in Austria, a country where I served as the U.S. ambassador, the far-right FPU, or Freedom Party, won more than a quarter of the vote in the last election, and is part of the new coalition. The FPU was founded in 1956 by a former SS officer and later led by York Heights. It has come a long way from its neo-Nazi past. But while transforming itself into a mainstream conservative party, there are still elements that should make us more than a little uncomfortable. In country after country, we are watching a growing wave of the far right. Ultranational, and in some cases neo-Nazi party, are gaining strength. In a way, New Europe is looking a little bit like old Europe of the 1930s. As a Jew, I can think of nothing more dangerous. 73 years ago this spring, as the full horror of the Nazi death camps were exposed, we thought that anti-Semitism would disappear. Back then, no one in the right mind wanted to be associated with Nazis. I know people on the far right are not, by definition, neo-Nazis. But 73 years later, here there's a difference. Some people are no longer embarrassed or afraid to be associated with Nazis. Today, some people want to march with fascists. They want to raise their hands and Nazi salute. And too many governments allow this to take place. At the same time, I find it fascinating that Russia, a country with a long history of anti-Semitism, is today one of the safest places for Jews to live. Jews are safer in Moscow than in Paris, London, Malmö, and Berlin. Who would have expected that? This incredible reversal is because of one man, President Putin, who has demonstrated outstanding leadership on this issue. I realize that President Putin does not work under many of the same constraints that are in place on your governments. But it was still his decision not just to denounce anti-Semitism, but stop it in Russia. Yes, democracies have implicit constraints, but its leaders must stand up and say strongly that hatred of Jews ends here and ends now. I've been involved in politics for most of my adult life. I understand the risks that leaders take when they make statements that should cost them votes. But in the end, what is more important, losing votes or the moral character of your country? I mentioned that I'm president of the World Jewish Congress, but it's not just Jews that we watch out for. 4 years ago, I was one of the first leaders to raise the alarm over the slaughter of Christians in the Middle East and Africa. I couldn't understand why this was not on the front page of every newspaper. It reminded me what I told you at the beginning, when the leaders of the World Jewish Congress tried to tell the world that Nazi Germany was a threat, and all they heard was silence. Jews understand the high price of silence. The silence, the indifference of almost all world leaders in the 1930s allowed Hitler to move closer to Auschwitz. I hear the same silence today about what is happening to Christians in the Middle East, and that silence is deafening. Why does the world allow this to happen? Now is important for everyone to understand the difference between right and wrong. It's time to remember the echoes of history. We have no excuse because the disaster of anti-Semitism brought to Europe and the rest of the world in the 1940s did not happen centuries ago. It happened during my lifetime. If I had not been born in New York City in 1944, but in Hungary, where my grandparents were from, I would not be here today. This is not history to me, this is deeply personal. And when someone says, well, it's complicated, let me tell you, it's not complicated at all. It's about good and evil, and that is a story as old as the Bible and as new as the internet. How many times must we relearn this lesson? Finally, I don't want this conference to be one more exercise in great words and speeches that come to nothing. So this is what I propose. When a country gives in to anti-Semites, there must be consequences. When a country turns a blind eye to political parties that walk and talk like Nazis, that is not acceptable. Just as the laws today in Germany against anti-Jewish behavior, anti-Jewish speech, every country in Europe should adopt these laws. There must be consequences. Anyone in any country that singles out Jews or any of the people should be condemned, and they should be shunned by the community of nations. I can promise you this: any political leader that stands up against anti-Semitism or any form of bigotry will have the full support of the Jewish people, from the most secular to the most religious. We must do this together. We must never, ever be silent. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking my words seriously. God bless you all. Thank you.